Who's the goddamn deal, man? It's only power Pappy, and we are back with another video. And check this out real quick. I know I speak a lot of good things when it comes to Phoenix Raven, but with the good, I also gotta talk about the bad. You know what I'm saying? And the bad for me is nobody talks about how flying in the military affects you flying commercially in a civilian world. You know what I'm saying? Because I did Raven for 4 years. At the time, Raven was a 2-year commitment, and you know, thankfully, I was able to do it for that long. But when people be like, "Yeah, I can do that for the rest of my career," no, you can't. You wouldn't want to, and you wouldn't want to because of some of the flight experiences you're going to have. I think the turbulence in the military planes feels way much worse than the turbulence in a commercial plane. I can't explain it how. I can't explain how it's different, but I feel like the turbulence is worse. Like it's rougher. You know what I'm saying? And so after doing my time, bro, and over the years, bro, you really become very uneasy with flying. You know, I did the last flight I took. We went to Florida back in June for my birthday. And you know, every time I feel just a smidge of a bump in the air, you know what I'm saying? I'm on edge. I'm jumpy, and it's just I don't like that feeling, bro. And another reason why I feel the way I feel about flying now is because some of the pilots in the Air Force, bro, they be playing up in that air. Yes, bro, they be playing. Like they be practicing maneuvers and shit. And I'm just like, bro, don't do that with me as a passenger, bro. You know, because you could be practicing and fuck up. And not all of us did because you want to be in the air because this your last flight and you finna go home from your deployment. Bro, don't do that. Bro, it was one flight. It was one flight was going back to Kuwait from Iraq. And nigga, we damn near in Kuwait. And so we were so high because I didn't know he was finna do this maneuver. And so the not the crew chief, but the low master, he got on the headset and told everybody in the plane, like, all right, now y'all buckle up. They about to do this maneuver. And I'm like, what type of maneuver he gonna do? So mind you, we like this. You know what I'm saying? And then out of nowhere, he just do a fucking nosedive. And so you just like holding on, and you like, oh shit, oh shit. And you can't look out the window to see what's going on. So you really just gotta, I guess, trust the pilot. But it felt like he did this and then came up and banked and this and that. Scariest shit ever. Scariest shit ever. All because this was his last flight before he was going home. So some of the pilots that's in the Air Force, they be on bullshit. And so with them being on bullshit, I have this this problem I have with flying because of the experiences that I've experienced in the Air Force, bro. So shit, man. And then flying in some of the roughest weathers. Goddamn plane sometimes act like it's finna fall out the sky and just cut off mid-flight. Like it Raven is good, but sometimes it gets scary, boy. I'm not gonna hold you. And what's even crazier, bro? I am a person that's scared of heights, so it's already I'm already on the edge because I don't like heights, bro. Don't do roller coasters. Have I rode some in the past? Absolutely, pause. But I don't do roller coasters, dog. I don't do roller coasters. And so when them pilots be doing maneuvers in the air, it feel like a roller coaster, bro. And I don't like that. I don't like that. So nowadays I don't fly often, maybe twice a year now, because I just don't be liking it, fool. I ain't gonna lie. I'm a weenie. I am a weenie, but it is what it is. So uh, I had to get on here and tell y'all that real quick. So if you're considering going Raven and you like flying or don't like flying, you have to remember this part as well. It's all part of the job. So yeah, take this into consideration. I still recommend Raven. I still recommend Raven. Don't get me wrong, but yeah, it can get spooky sometimes. All right. So you got any questions? Drop them down in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe if you're new, and I'm out, dog.